Hi everyone, this is Melissa. I'm very happy to see you on my channel. Today we are going to talk about fitness and break down the top 5 my favorite and most effective glute exercises. These exercises help me strengthen my muscles and achieve the perfect shape. The first exercise I love to pump my glutes is squats with stepping to the side. See how it's done. Start with a regular squat, stand up, step to the side, squat down again, and so on, alternating sides. This exercise not only works the entire gluteal zone, but also actively engages the middle and small gluteal muscles, as well as the quadriceps. How is it useful? Back squats not only help to strengthen the gluteal muscles, but also improve our stability and coordination. Each movement makes the muscles firmer and tighter and develops leg endurance. A great way to diversify your workout and make it more effective. When I perform this exercise, I always remember that the most important thing is not the number of reps, but their quality. It is better to do less, but correctly, so that each squat and step really works the muscles. Having finished the first exercise, I move on to the second one, which is also aimed at pumping the glutes. These are classic squats, but now without steps to the side. We perform them standing in the place. Despite its simplicity, this exercise is very effective if done correctly. See how I do it. When I lower myself into a squat, it's important to keep my back straight, point my knees slightly to the side, and lower myself to a 90-degree angle at or below the knees. When I come back up, I emphasize the gluteal muscles. At this point, I specifically push my pelvis forward and try to tense my glutes as much as possible to feel them working. Since I'm a true fan of working out at home, I'm often use improvised means instead of dumbbells. For example, a water bottle is a great weight-bearing tool. I take a 1.5 liter bottle and perform the same exercise with additional weight. You may think that this weight won't make a difference, but it actually works. For the third exercise, I will need a regular chair. This exercise elongates with the back leg raised on the chair. I place one leg on the chair behind me and bend my front leg at the 90-degree angle at the knee. I cross my arms in front of me for better balance. I then begin to squat down, lowering myself down, making sure that my front knee does not extend beyond the deltoid line. This exercise is great for working the gluteal muscles and quadriceps, as well as helping to improve balance and coordination. In this exercise, as you may have noticed, I was a little uncomfortable because I don't have carpet on my floor, and the chair was a little slippery. But I didn't give up. I held the chair with my foot, which added an extra load on my muscles. This variation makes the exercise more intense and helps to work not only glutes and quadriceps, but also the stabilizer muscles. It's a great way to add variety to your workout and make it even more effective, even if the conditions aren't ideal. For the fourth exercise, I need to lie down on the floor. So I put a mat on my back to make it softer and more comfortable. I lie on my back and start doing pelvic raises. But I complicate the exercise. When I lift my pelvis up, I spread my legs apart twice and then return to the starting position on the floor. This combination of movements helps not only to work the gluteal muscles intensely, but also to add load to the inner and outer surface of the thigh. I realize that at first glance this exercise may seem quite simple. There is really nothing complicated about the movements, but the key role is played by the static position my body assumes when I lift my pelvis up. It's in this position that the muscles remain in tension, which creates strain and speeds up the heartbeat. This exercise not only helps you strengthen your glutes, but also improves your endurance. So, don't underestimate its simplicity. The fifth and final glute exercise I want to show you today is done against a wall with a doormat for comfort. The mat is close to the wall, and I lie on my back on the mat so that my butt is as close to the wall as possible. My feet are on the wall, and I start to gradually walk them up the wall while lifting my toes up. It's important to tense my glutes while doing this to increase the effect of the exercise. When I reach the maximum height, I slowly and carefully descend down step by step, controlling each movement. When I do this exercise, I feel nostalgic because I used to do something like this when I was a child. When I was a little girl, I would often lie against a wall and amuse myself by walking my feet up the wall, imagining that I was walking on the surface of Mars. That's it. Thank you for working out with me today. Don't forget how important it is to take care of your body and health. I hope you enjoyed the exercises and that you were convinced of their effectiveness. See you in the next video. Bye bye!